Well, hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day out there today. Hey, happy new year, everybody. Guess what time it is? Hey, I'm live at 5. 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 Come on inside of the StreamYard room. Y'all don't understand. I'm so happy to be back here in the place with you. But look, y'all, we got some work to do. Put it in the chat. We got some work to do. So look. Now that you have made it to 2023, I definitely want to get what game are you playing? LaShawn, hi, my famous red dress is here in the place to be. Hopefully, you are feeling better. Hey, my love, I am praying for you. 150% recovery is what I'm hoping for. Look, LaShawn, Tam, happy New Year, Tam. Hey, I'm so excited, y'all. Okay, look, now y'all know in the new year, we're going to be doing stuff for sharing these videos. So y'all go ahead, share the videos. Share. Let me know in the chat that you share because we got to go wide. We got to start getting out here. All right. So she said, hey, Neen, live at 5. Okay. We got some work to do. Yes, we got some work to do. Y'all knew it was coming. I mean, y'all done had off a couple of weeks. Y'all ain't seen me since the 12 days of Christmas. So y'all done had a couple of weeks of break. So it's time to come to grind. Put it in the chat. It's time to grind. Put it in the chat. It's time to grind. We definitely got some work to do. So look, if you could think of what was some of your favorite topics from last year, for me, I'm going to tell you one of mine is not business as usual. Put that in the chat, not business as usual. And this is going to help you in the new year that this is not business as usual. So now that you have made it here to 2023, first, let me go ahead and introduce myself, share the video, let people know we here, we live at 5, we in the spot, we ready to start the year off strong, we ready to go ahead, get these goals down. All right, Timu, I see you up in here, time to grind. Go ahead and drop your favorite topics that we talked about last year that's still resonating with you, that you ready to start running and getting done in 2023. But look, right now, we're going to talk about now that you have made it to 2023, what is it that you're going to do? What is it that you're up to? So I got 3 things that I want to put on your mind, but let me introduce myself. My name is Deneen Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of the coaching program, the group coaching program, Becoming a Change. Put that in the chat, Becoming a Change. Put that in the chat, Becoming a Change. If you are a part of the program and you getting some stuff done that you hadn't been able to get done before you got into the program, I want you to put in there, I'm a witness. Put it in the chat, I'm a witness. So listen, I want you to get, there's 3 things that I want to put on your mind, and they ain't sexy. Put it in the chat. They're not sexy, but they're going to help you get a good start while you're here in the beginning of the year. Okay. So listen, the first thing that I want to put in your shanana is that you got to start planning. You got to start planning. Put it in the chat. I got to start planning. Put it in the chat. I got to start planning. Now, I know that you've been a little relaxed. I have been a little relaxed. Now, I've been working because I've been working, but I've also been relaxed because I hadn't been able to come here and do lives, right? That was by choice. I said that I was taking off, right? But I had still been working behind the scenes. We still had coaching sessions, Becoming a Change. We still had creating our new possibilities in the new year. So for all of you guys who enrolled in Landmark, congratulations to you. Some of you guys will be starting soon. And if you are interested in hearing more about Landmark, I want you to put that in chat, inside the chat. Just say, hey, what is Landmark? What is that? Tell me about it. And what I'll do is I'll reach out to you. Look, in this year, I so want to be in spaces with you guys. So I'm going to be setting up little chats and chat and choose and opportunities for us to get in closed spaces together. So if you're interested in being in a closed space, in a closed room, having conversation with me, I want you to put in the chat closed room. Put in the chat closed room, because this is going to help me see who's interested in spending real time, because this right here ain't real. Like, I don't consider this real communication. This is called marketing, and you getting to see me and me getting to see you sometimes if you're in the chat. But if you want to be in a closed space, be an intimate conversation, get some questions answered, do some things. Okay, Missy said closed room. LaShawn said closed room. Okay, so I'm going to be creating some things that we can spend more personal time together. But number one is you got some planning to do. Put it in the chat. You got some planning to do. So let me tell you, let me give you a quick schematic, a crash course for all my business people, for all my people that want stuff happening in their lives, they want to get some order in whatever area it is, whatever area you're working in, you can definitely use this. So here's what I need you to do. Let's create this. Let's create this real quick. I want you to stand at the end of the year. Remember, we did this one time before the end of the year. Stand at the end of the year in 2023, and what would you have had accomplished, right? I remember Linda said she's going to be debt-free in 2023. I don't know if Linda's in here, but somebody type Linda Neal in the chat. Linda, last name Neal. Go ahead and tag her, put her in the chat. Make sure y'all share the video. And when you share this video, I want you to put in the chat, share it. Because you know, this year is all about sharing. Sharing is caring. And I'm going to be giving giveaways away for people who share the video. Okay, so listen. So you got some planning to do. You're standing at the end of the year. You're looking to see what it is that you've accomplished, where you want to be. You've made the money that you want to make. You have the relationships that you want to have. You have the business that you started. You have all the things. And you're standing there and you're looking. And you're looking at, remember, the question is, what were the steps that you needed to take, or what was the step that you took in order for you to get to where you are now, which is the end of 2023. You celebrating, the ball done dropped. Yes, Happy New Year. 2024 is here. I'm going to do even more amazing things, right? You're standing there. You're celebrating like right now, and you're looking down the pathway of where you were and all the things that you did. Here is how I want you to map it out. This is the schematic. Write this down. I want you to first plan out where you see yourself at the end of the year. That means your beautiful picture. I'm going to have this amount of money. I'm going to be in this type of relationship. I'll have this house. I have this partnership. I have this collaboration. I have these awards. I'll have this in my house. I have a wonderful relationship with my family, wonderful relationship with my spouse, with my kids, my daughter, whatever it is, write it down. Then here's how I want you to plan those action items. Because remember, you're writing down all the actions that you would have taken to get to where you are. And now I want you to plan it first by the year. Listen to me, the year, the end. Then by the quarter, every 3 months. Put it in the chat, plan it. First, you're planning the year, the big picture, big picture. Plan the year. Then you're going to break it down by quarter. So where are some of these milestones that you want to reach by quarter? What are some of the things you're going to be celebrating by quarter, right? First quarter. We already in the first quarter. So look, all month long, we're going to be talking about some things that's going to get you ready, to get you set up. But you got to, like, when you're coming here, be strategic. Don't come here and just be looking at the stuff. Come here, be ready to work, write the stuff down, and implement. As I'm teaching, implement what I'm telling you. And if you have questions, bring your questions. That is what I'm looking for. I want to interact with you, right? This is an opportunity for you to get some guidance without being in a closed space. But if you do your work, when you come here, don't come here unprepared, because you already know I'll give you the goods. But you got to come here having done something, right? Okay, then after you plan by quarter, then you got to break it down by month, right? By month, milestones by month. Then, of course, after by month, what you think I'm going to tell you? Weeks. By weeks. By weeks, because if you don't, you're not going to know when you need to shift. And then, of course, the last thing, by day. Okay, here it is. Last time, write it down. This is only number 1. We got number 2 and we got number 3. So number 1, big picture, the year. That's when you're writing down, oh, it's a new year. I'm here. I've done this. This is amazing. I got all these things done. And you're writing down all the things that you know that you need to be doing in order to reach that place. You got that written down. Then I want you to plan it by the quarter. Then from the quarter, by the months. Then from the month to the weeks. From the weeks to the days. Okay, number 1, you got some planning to do. And I know that you've been off, and hopefully you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But now it's time for us to get some things in order so we can run. We could run this race, because if not, you're going to be skipping and limping and all these things. I don't want you skipping and limping. I want you running in the beginning of the year. This is where all your energy is, because you don't had your rest. And if you haven't built in rest, if you have not built in rest, you need to make sure in this plan you're building in rest. And if you haven't had rest, okay, that's kind of me. I still need a little bit more. You need to get some rest, and you need to plan for it. Do you get it? Plan for the year 2023. Excellent. All right, y'all getting this, then plan for the month, then plan by the week. Okay, y'all getting it. Make sure y'all got milestones. And here's the thing. I don't know if we had an opportunity to talk about concepts versus on the court performance, right? But don't talk in hypothetical concept. Action items on the court, what it looks like, things that you actually will be doing. Not, oh my God, I want to be the best me I could be. Well, how are you going to be the best me I could be? I'm going to be the best me I can be by dropping these 40 pounds that I need to drop, by drinking water consistently, by working out consistently, and then I'm putting times on this, but these are actually action items on the court. I'm going to get a coach. I'm going to meal prep when I can, but then I'm going to order food for the tight times when I don't have time to meal prep. When I go and travel, I'm going to do research and look for companies in advance before I get there so I can have my meals delivered at the hotel. So you get like on the court, real things, not high level concepts. I just want to be a better me. No. That ain't going to get you there. That's that wishing and praying stuff. That wishing and praying don't get you there. You got to become the change. Okay, listen. And yes, I do need glasses, y'all. These are my progressives. Okay. All right, here we go. Number 2, you need a system to track your progress. Put it in the chat. I need to track my progress. Here's the catchy phrase that you need to remember. We measure what matters. We measure what matters. So if you have these goals and you have things that you want to accomplish, but you don't have the way of tracking your performance and what type of results you're getting, then you ain't going to get there. You still gonna in that part of you in that world of concepts of hoping and praying ain't gonna get it. So you need a system to track your progress. What is that gonna be? Somebody drop in the chat one of the goals that you have this year, because I'm gonna help give you some ideas on how to make this real or how to measure it. What is it? Is it a certain amount of money? Is it weight loss? What is it? Drop something in the chat so I can give you a real plan on how to track your progress, because that's number 2. That's what you should be doing. After you come up with this great plan, you need to have a way of tracking intimate relationships. Okay, LaShawn, I got you. So you already know, because you are inside of Becoming the Change program. In order for you to be able to see, I think your goal is by June to be in a relationship. So what should she be tracking? And I mean tracking for real on a grid. Well, she needs to be tracking how many dates she's going on, how many dating sites she's a part of, how many people have she told in her community that she's looking for a mate. And I'm talking about probably more than 5. Remember, 5 was just the start in place for the accountability for the group, for people to get you in motion with the goals that you set. But everybody in your circle that you trust and that you feel like could help you, they should know that you're looking for a mate. So you need to be enrolling all the people that you are around all the time that you trust, that's going to give you some good options, that you are looking to be in a relationship. So you're enrolling people, you're telling people about it. So the dating services, you're tracking how many dates you've been on, how many people you reached out to, how many conversations you're having with individuals a week. Because you do get, just being on the site or the dating service ain't going to get you the relationship. You need to be like, okay, out of these people that I'm matched up with or whatever, I need to have a certain amount of conversations with different men a week. Why? Because I'm going out on dates. And you need to decide, what is the goal of how many dates you're going on per week? Listen to what I'm saying. Per week. Do you get it? So those are some of the things that you're tracking. Okay. LaShawn, you got it. Let me know that you got it. She said, yes, coach, I'm working on it. All right. Fantastic. All right. Repairing credit. Okay. Listen. First, you need to get somebody that you could trust that's going to give you some insights on how to repair your credit. Now, see, remember we was talking about this, me and you, Tamu, how I was telling you that I've been using my credit card, charging it all the way up to the limit because we want to earn points. But when it was being reported to the credit bureau, it was like a high debt ratio. Again, I didn't know. I was just like, I'm paying the card off every month and ain't no big deal. Wrong. So you need to be in communication with people that know about credit. I don't know who that would be. I think Dr. Roz may know somebody, or she's affiliated with people that know, but there's ways to repair your credit by just producing more healthy habits of how you're spending and making sure that you're paying it off. Because it's not just okay for me to pay the bill off when the bill is due. I have to make sure that when my credit card is being reported to the credit bureau, that it's at 30% usage, or, from the maximum or whatever the card limit is. It can't be over like 30% usage. Now, I didn't know that, but when I started dropping points, like 30 points on my credit, and I'm like, I don't understand. I'm paying all my bills. Ain't nothing late. What's the problem? Well, my debt ratio was too high, and being reported month after month after month was affecting my credit ratio. Do you get that? So, Tamu, You got to get with somebody that's an expert that can tell you how your behavior, things that you're already doing, can help benefit you, because you're probably already doing a lot of amazing things to help repair the credit. So you got to get on the court with getting the help that you need. Like me, with this weight, I need help. So I got to find me somebody that's going to help me. Like, it's great that I created the Bring It Sexy Back group, but I need a high level of touch and a high level of accountability in order to get it done. That's when I've been most successful. She said, I can help and Dr. Roz can help. Okay, so you got connections inside this community. Who you going to talk to? Call LaShawn, call Dr. Roz. Somebody can help you build this thing. And you may already know, but you need to figure out what things that you're already doing that can help you with your credit, because I'm sure you're doing a lot of things. And then you got to get information on things that you're not doing, because again, I didn't realize that those actions was hurting my credit until I started seeing my credit dropping. I didn't know why it was dropping, and I'm paying my bill, but I got that my ratio was too high, and I want to still earn the points, so I'm still using the card to earn the points so me and my honeydew could go on our trip. But I got to make sure that I pay my bill at least twice a month in order for my credit to debt ratio not to be so high. Tiffany, the new Tiffany. Hey, Nunu, how you doing? So happy that you are here. Look, we're talking about getting ready for the year. Now, I don't know when you hopped in here, but I'm glad you're here right now. Make sure you share the video, Nunu Tiffany. Nunu, that's the Nunu Tiffany. So the first thing, Tiffany, we talked about, I'm doing a recap for Tiffany because she knew, and we want her to stay in the community, so we got to make sure she got everything she needs. Okay, listen. So the first thing that we talked about, number one, was there's some planning that we needed to do. Now, you may need to go back, but we're planning big picture first, like what you want your end of the year to look like going into 2024. Then I want you to plan it by quarter, like every 3 months. What are some milestones that you want to have reached to get you closer to the goal that you set in whatever area of life that's in, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in your finances, whether it's in your health and wellness, whether it's in your home and environment, whatever it is, you want to see what your big picture year looks like, then break it down by quarter, then by month, then by weeks, then by days. Y'all got that? All right, share the video if y'all didn't share. Okay, so Tiffany, now you're caught up. Number two is you need to have a system to track your progress. So whether it's a spreadsheet or writing it down in a notebook, you got to actually have a way of tracking your actions and the performance and what type of results you're getting. Because the only way for you to know that what you're doing is working and is effective is if you're counting. Like for those of us who show up on social media, for me, let's just say for me, every month I write down how many new followers I have, how many new likes I have on all the platforms. Why? Because I want to know how effective my conversation is on these platforms, because it takes a lot of time for me to be out here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I am measuring what matters to me because I want to grow my community and my reach. So you see that the game we playing in this community this year is share. Let me know that you share, and I'm going to start collecting names and giving away prizes at the end of the week. Do you get that? So I need people to share so I can broaden my reach and grow my network, because I want to talk to more people. Do you get that? So I'm doing something that's not business as usual, which is number three. Number three is new things to do. There's new things to do. Put it, number three, there's new things to do. Put it in the chat. New things to do. So remember, we talked about not business as usual. So whatever it is that you've been doing has gotten you the results that you have today. You cannot continue to do those things in 2023 saying that you want a new level and you want to elevate. It's not going to happen. Why? Because it's only on the plane that you've been existing in right now. If you want to go higher, it's going to require you to become who? Become someone else. Put it in the chat. There are new things to do. There's new things to do. So what area or what stretch do you know that you have to do? For me, because remember, I want to grow my reach. I want to broaden what it is that I'm doing. I'm doing more interviews this year. I'm doing more closed spaces with people this year. So if you want to be in a closed space with me, I ask y'all to put it inside the chat, so I know who to reach out. When I start building these closed spaces, I'm going to be tagging the people that said they want to be with me, okay? I'm doing more interviews. I'm doing more collaborations, and I'm doing more closed spaces. So I have my game plan on the new things that I'm going to be doing, because I get, in order for me to reach the people the way that I want to reach the people and serve the people the way I want to serve the people, I can't continue to just be in this closed space. Look, and if you know of places that I should be in, tell the people to invite me. Or if you have a space that you want me to be in, invite me and I'll come. I mean, we got to talk about what it's going to take for me to come, but I definitely want to come. Do you get it? All right. So here's a quick recap. The 3 things that I want you to focus on right now, because now that we're here, now that you've made it to 2023, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm glad you're here. Now that you are here, if you have not planned yet for the year, you need to go ahead and get your plan together for the year, because I don't want you crawling and limping in January. The crawling and limping is towards the end of the year, where you tired and you done all that you could do and you left it on the court. Sometimes you got to crawl to get across the finish line. But for some of us, we get an extra boost in December and we just run through it, push through it, go harder than we ever did before. I don't know what type of individual you are. I don't know how you work. But right now, it ain't time for the limping. It's time for the running. Do you understand? Put it in the chat. It's time to run. It's time to run. But you can't run without no plan, right? You got to write it down and make it plain. Number 2 is you need a system to track your progress. And number 3, there's new things. There's new things for you to do, and you need to start doing them. And hey, not business as usual. Put it in the chat. Not business as usual, because the business as usual not going to get you where you want to go. All right. I hope this has been beneficial for you. I hope you guys are ready, because we running. Put it in the chat. We running. It's time to run. Tiffany said it's time. The new Tiffany said it's time to run. LaShawn said it's time to run. Y'all ain't charged up yet. Y'all not ready to run? I'm ready to run. Okay. All right. Tiffany said not business as usual. Okay. Tamu said seeking help, investing the money. Tamu, that's right. Using the tools that I've gathered to build. Girl, come on now. Now here it is. Girl, oh my God. Did you read your book yet? Did you read your book? How to chop wood and carry water? Girl, everybody's building their own house. And then we got this dynamic message on Sundays talking about building. Y'all don't even understand how the Holy Spirit is already working in the 2023. But I'm telling you, y'all better get on board. Get on board. Get your messages. Get into action. Get your plan together. I'm going to see y'all on Wednesday. Live at 5. Make sure you share this video. If you haven't shared, share this video. Invite people. Tag people. When you come here and you tag people, that's going to be another giveaway. When you tag people to come join me here while you're live, that's another entry. So you'll get as many entries based on how many times you share per week and how many people that you tag. Okay? So look, I'm going to tell y'all when the game starts, but I do want you to share. But I'm going to tell you when it officially starts, the share, because this year is what it's about. And then I'll tell you what you're sharing and what you in the running for. And then at the end of the week, I'll give it away. All right. It has not started yet, but it will. But I still want you to share the video, because I think I done enough work in the lives of some of these people that's here that y'all should be sharing my stuff anyway. Okay. All right. So share. I love y'all. Always looking forward to serving you. I love it. I'm glad that you love it. That's right. Tag the people. Missy, tag the people. Tag the people. I love it. I appreciate it. And I love you guys. Look, always looking forward to serving you. See you guys on Wednesday, Friday, live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live